Hey guys, my name is Jeremy Kel70C. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button and follow me on all of my Alaska visits. Alright, so winter is finally upon us here in Alaska. We got our first snowfall yesterday. Got the Otter tent out. It's definitely due for an upgrade. I bought this Otter tent last year, but I want to upgrade by installing a stove jack. That way I can run the wood stove when we're out doing parks on the air or just have it out on the ice fishing. Propane is okay, but once we get in those cooler temperatures, into the negative 20, 30s, it's very hard for the tank to have enough pressure to provide the propane heater with the sufficient gas, unless you bring it inside, and then that just opens up a whole other can of worms. So what we're going to do with this one though, so I got a silicone stove jack, and it looks just like that. So pretty nice. I got this off of Amazon. This can do 6 1/4 inch pipe all the way to 3 3 1/4. But yeah, this should work out very nice. It's got 2 bands. So yeah, really excited getting this put in. So what we're going to need for this install, just a pair of pliers, good utility knife, some blades. Then I've got this Allen here that we'll use to punch holes in the tent, and I'll show you guys that in a bit. A pair of gloves, and of course everything that's going to make this happen very easily and help seal everything would be a torch. Alright, you guys ready? Let's go. So putting this thing in a good spot seems to add a challenge as well. So we have the main door here, and then also have another little side door here, and this is the Otter Pro Resort. Very nice. I'm really liking it. So but what I'm thinking is, and you have all these windows around. Now these windows are Velcro. Definitely probably do something there. But what I think we're going to do is just to the right of that small door. I think that would be a good place to put the stove jack. So we can have our stove sitting there. And then right as the curves, I think we can put the stove jack there. Alright, so this is kind of why the torch comes in handy here. So what we're going to do is heat up this Allen key and just melt right through the tent. Just like so. And what I'll do, I'll just put a bolt through. Alright, now we can just heat up our utility knife and just use this as a guide and go around. And the reason we're heating it up, so as it's going around and cutting, it's also sealing. You know, just take your time. And there we are. All right, the stove jack is installed. The wood heat is going. It is pretty toasty in here. I had to come out of the jacket. But yeah, super excited to get the stove jack installed. Really looking forward to getting the Otter 10 out this year on some of the POTA activations. Hopefully we can do another expedition like we did a couple years ago up to Mental Flats and bring the tents. But yeah, got a lot of fun stuff planned this this winter, and I sure appreciate you guys watching. And until next time, 7:30.